Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys, you are doing great. All right, in this video, we are going to learn the part 3 of exit by Fibonacci retracement. All right. This is part 3 and the last chapter of exit with when using the Fibonacci retracement. And before we get there, it is good because some of you guys, maybe it might be the first video to watch on our channel. It's good to, or it's advisable to go through our video to understand how our system works. And before we continue with this video, we are going to do a technical analysis plus technical indicators that we use, or our system or our EA or our robot uses before entering the market, because it is good to understand that the analysis behind the system or analysis behind the EA. And I believe this is what you have been struggling to understand, and this is what you have been struggling to do manually. But thank God for the TFX, because the EA can do extremely more than what you can do as a normal human being. This is why it's a robot. And don't let me remind you also, today is 28th of August 2025. Remember, we have ongoing offer that will end on 1st September 2025. You get the EA with 2 license again, 2 months. You subscribe for 1 month, you'll be added 1 month free. So you subscribe 1 month and you'll be given another 1 month free, and the price is very, very affordable because it's 150, 2 months and 2 license. Then from there, we have a manual signal generator EA. The signal generator EA, it's only $75 a monthly subscription. So guys, don't forget about that, because we are running out of time. Today is 28th, only 2 or 3 days are remaining. Now let's go direct to analyze the market, and before we continue with this, our last video about exit from with a Fibonacci retracement. To use the system, it's very, very simple, because we give everything by default and you only use a template. So now let's go direct and analyze this market. First of all, if you're working with our RENKO Sniper or our signal generating EA for Nairobi manual, because we have signal generating EA, one for the candles and one for the RENKO, the combination of candle and RENKO bricks. All right. So if you're working with for Nairobi manual or Nairobi generating signal generating EA, that is a copy of this RENKO Sniper. All right. So now let's analyze the combination of a candle charts and a RENKO bricks. Now, when we come to our candle chart here, uh, uh, the RENKO file is based on H2, and don't forget, it analyzes the market from different time frame. The arrows you are seeing here, they are the arrow of order blocks. All right, this is all in one or 3-in-1 order blocks. The order blocks that comes from 3 different time frame. Then it gives one a reliable order block according also with the direction of the market. Like now we are coming from the swing high. All right, now it is a sell market, but because of using Fibonacci, this is why now we are banking this retracement, because earlier we were only trading according to the direction of the market, but now we can trade even against the market because now we can rely with our all-in-one order blocks. They are very, very reliable. As you can see, this buy here and this buy here, and the market gives you a good pips. Remember, we are using that for scalping also. All right, and it is the work of the system to detect whether it is a scalping or it's a long trade. So we don't have to worry about whether it's scalping, whether it is short or a long trade. That is the work of the system. Now it's the combination of short scalping and a long trade. That is the work of the system, right? So now, according to the technical analysis, the system must be based, or is based on full price action and advanced SMC. All right. So after doing every analysis here, like now this is the candle chart, and detected that this is a down trade, and also we have a buy all-in-one order blocks, then that's what it will be doing on our Renko chart. So if we are coming from this buy and like this place, let's do this because it's very, very simple. This buy happened on the 23 of this August, all right, and another one, the other entry happened also on date 25th, all right. This is a two signal that were going against the market, but you can see you can do a good scalping 23, 23rd and 25th. So if we jump to this place, we can see we had a Renko giving us a buy here. Let's check the date because it's very, very important. You can see this is our entry point, and our entry point, the robot must, all right, let me zoom so that you can see it clearly. It's very, very, very important. Our robot must wait for this, our supreme bricks, to close with a golden color before entering the buy. So it cannot just enter because we have the demand at this area or the market is changing. It must make sure there is a demand and the changing color of our supreme brick, and it must also confirm if we have a buy at this point. All right, so having this buy from order blocks, then it will be waiting for that market to come to show up, or the signal to line. Then from there, this is an entry point, and it has also exit by formation. This is the formation that detects sell, right? It is good to see it correctly. This is the formation that detects the sell. The same thing, this is the formation that detects the buy. So if there is this, the bricks does not close in the same area, it must be above or below. All right, it must be above or below. So whenever the EA closes below the previous brick, then this shows that this is a sell formation. All right, this is the sell formation, and this is the reason as to why I said you cannot just rely with the Renko only. That's why we have technical indicators, and also after doing a proper technical analysis. All right. All right, so after forming this brick below the previous brick, this indicates that this is a sell formation, and this is the sell formation that the EA also exit from the market automatically unless you deactivate the setup. But by default, this exit by formation is there, all right, to make sure that when it's trading short or long, then it can give you a good profit and also exit at the right time. Then after this buy formation, because again this is the buy formation, because we can see we have a brick that closed above the previous brick, and this shows that this is now a buy formation. This is a buy formation. So because of the retracement, all right, it must also make sure that we have something on our candle charts. All right, so let's again check the date here. All right, and also set our horizontal line here to show us, or to remind us, that now this is a buy position. So the moment it will close with this golden brick, the first golden brick, so the open price of the second golden brick, it must enter the trade. Entering this trade also, it must confirm the order blocks that we are seeing here on date 25th. So the same signal, it is the one we are seeing here on date 25th. You can see it at this point here. This is date 25th of August. All right, and again we have another formation here. This is another exit. So in simple, that's how the combination of technical analysis and technical indicators before our system enters the market. All right, so now let's analyze this market, or let us now go straight to the exit part 3 of our Fibonacci. The exit, all these levels, you can use them to exit from the market. All right, and here we have a good example. I just want to I want you to assume that we have an order block at this point in order for you to understand my point, because it's very, very, very important. All right. So, so we want to assume that this is an order block, and we have also a buy order block at this point. Sorry, not an order block, a demand, and we have all in one order block at this point that indicates a buy. All right, I want us to assume that at this point we have all in one order block that says buy. All right, so if it is saying buy at this point, and again we jump to this area, we find that we have a buy, all right, a buy signal, and this is a buy signal at this area, all right, because the EA should take this as our entry point. So you can see the Fibonacci retracement before this retracement, or before this formation, because it can exit with this formation. We can set, or you can set automatically the EA to exit the market with this level 261 if it is a buy. If it is a sell, automatically the exit should be a 0. You can set 23 or 0, 161 or 23, and 23.6 or 0.0 level. But by default, it is 0, all right, and 261. But any of the level here, any of the level, whether it is 100, 161, you can set them as your exit point. But by default, it will come with 261 exit level and level 0. All right, if it is a sell. So you can see if it is a buy, you can get an early exit before this formation. So that is why we set 261 by default. And remember, you can disable if you don't want to exit with Fibonacci. You only want to exit with formation. So let us go to our settings now, so that we can check the setup here on how you can do that, how you can disable or enable the setup. So if we go straight here, all right, the setup of a Fimbo, you can see them there, but let's go direct to our exit setup. You can see here we have the instant exit. Instant exit, if we set now the instant exit into true, we are activating to exit with these levels. All right, we are activating these levels. So let's go to the setup of exit level. If you scroll down, all right, you will see, you will find, let me check it correctly, where is exit? We have the exit levels. We have the exit level. We have it here. We have buy exit level, and we have sell exit level. And as you can see, by default is level 0, and by exit level 261, this is where we have level 261. So if you double click here, you will find that we have all exit levels for buy. All right, if you want to exit with level 161, we have it here. If you want to exit with 100, we have it here. If you want to exit with 61.8, we have it here. All right, and if also you double click for exit levels, these are sell exit level, you can see all levels are here to make sure that it will match whatever you want or whatever exit you want. The reason as to why we have all these exit level, there's those people who really love to use a big lot size, and they just want to exit the trades earlier. They don't want to go far. They only want to exit with these levels, and these levels can help you so much, because if you, let's say for example, this is a buy and you want to exit exactly at level 61, all right, you can just set here a level 61 and you use a big lot size, so that the moment this market reaches to that area, it will exit automatically. Remember, in our last video, we talked about trailing levels, all right? So it's up to you to use instant exit it's called instant exit because the moment it will reach level 61, it will exit the market automatically. Or whether it will reach the level 261, if that is your setup or the setup by default, it will exit automatically. But, all right, but we have also what we call exit money trigger, because this is very, very important, because maybe you have a certain target of the money. Because if you're using a big lot size, let's say, for example, you are targeting like, if it's 100, let me say if it is 100, the way it is by default. If it is $100 by default, you have to set the exit money so that when it reaches to that $100, it won't exit automatically. All right, but it tells you it cannot exit even if it has reached the level 261 if the amount is not yet reached to $100. And if it has maybe, let's say, for example, $100 and it hasn't reached this level of 261, if it's a buy exit, this tells you also it will exit, not because of the amount, but because of level 261. This means that it can exit with more than $100, because maybe $100 is at this level of 100, and maybe the exit level is 261. So that means it can exit with more than 100. The only thing that it cannot do, it cannot exit with less than $100. It is good to understand this level so that you can practice on your demo account and see if you can apply that setup, or what works for you. You can apply it on your real account. But the default setting that we are sending the system with you, you don't have to change anything. I'm just sharing this information for you to understand more of things that you can do with our system on your demo account, not on your real account. Before you apply anything on a real account, you must make sure you have practiced it on your demo account, because the default setting we are giving you by default, it is the one that we use on our a real account. So we are giving you the exact settings that we are using. So for you to do some changes, make sure the changes that you're trying to do, you are practicing that on your your demo account. And this is why we are giving you, even after subscribing the system, we are giving you an offer so that you can have even 2 months. You can bank good money before purchasing or subscribing for another a month. You have 2 months free. All right, you purchase 1 month, we add you another 1 month. And if it is a lifetime license, don't forget we are giving you 2 license, all right, plus signal generating EA for free at only $700 by the end of this August, because the normal price of our EA, it is $2,000. It's only at this time of what we call offer, we are giving you with only $700, but the normal price of our EA, it is $2,000. So guys, I believe you are following the video closely to understand the exit. It is very simple. Those are the only setup that you activate. You activate exit, instant exit, you jump straight, and you set the exit level, and don't forget also to set the money that you want to exit from. That's according to your setup. And about the lot size, let me repeat this, because of those people who are maybe it's their first time to watch the video. You don't worry about the lot size. All right, one thing you don't worry about setting or using our EA, it is the lot size, take profit, or SL, because all systems are programmed with money management. So automatically it will pick the lot size according to your equity. It will set the profit or whatever according to your equity. All right, the take profit, they are there. There are many. I think I've been sharing with you about the Fibonacci. There is a lot of setup according to the target. So you don't have to worry about anything about the exit, where to set your stop loss, what lot size to use. That you don't have to use to worry about that. And if you want to set your own lot size. All right, you don't want maybe the EA to set its own lot size. You want you to set your own lot size. All right, then I will show you in our next video. So for that, that is the only thing you need to know about our system. They are very, very simple to use because it comes with default settings on our template. So your work, it's only to choose the templates. Let's say, for example, you are trading whatever you're trading here, and remember, they are not limited. So if you want to trade volatility, 75 volatilities, normal currencies pairs, whatever you want to trade, whether it is Bitcoin, those are cryptos, whatever you want to trade, our system analyzes them the same. You just use the simple template. As you can see, you just pick the template automatically, and the EA will open the Renko charts automatically. All right, so there is no analysis for volatilities. There is no analysis for a different analysis for currency pairs, or different analysis for gold, different analysis for cryptos. All analyses are the same because it is full price action and advanced SMC. So that's why you can see whatever you pick from the chart, whatever you pick, the EA analyze it automatically and create a Renko chart. So there is no different analysis or from any different stuff, because full price action and advanced SMC, it's all that you need. Then from there, the EA will trade automatically, pick trades automatically. If you're using the signal generating EA, it will be sending signal automatically. So you don't have to worry or to struggle analyzing the market, understanding the full price action. Allow the technology now to do everything for you. I do believe, guys, you are getting point after point, and thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TAFX family. Thank you.